Two women have filed lawsuits against boxing champion George Foreman, alleging he sexually abused them.
He's ashamed to come forward.
Gwen Hunter
It ruined my life.
and Denise Shipes.
I don't think that he should be able to get away with it, no matter how long it's been.
In the world of boxing, few names carry as much weight as George Foreman, but behind the punches and knockouts lies a man who fought his hardest battles outside the ring. From poverty to fame, from defeat to redemption, and news headlines of sexual abuse. Foreman's life is a testament to the power of perseverance. Born in 1949 in Marshall, Texas, Foreman's early years were marked by hardship. His family's move to Houston's Fifth Ward exposed him to a world of street fights and trouble. Dropping out of school, young George seemed destined for a life of struggle. However, a turning point came when he joined the Job Corps, a program that would introduce him to boxing and change his life forever. In the Job Corps, Foreman discovered his natural talent for the sport. His raw power and determination quickly caught the attention of coaches, propelling him into amateur boxing. This unexpected rise culminated in a remarkable achievement, a gold medal in the heavyweight division at the 1968 Summer Olympics, setting the stage for an extraordinary professional career. Foreman's Olympic triumph was just the beginning of his journey in the boxing world. In 1969, he stepped into the professional arena, ready to make his mark. His debut fight against Donald Walheim in New York City set the tone for what was to come. Foreman's raw power was on full display as he secured a knockout victory in just 3 rounds. The young boxer's career trajectory was nothing short of meteoric. In his first year as a professional, Foreman fought an impressive 13 bouts, emerging victorious in every single one. Even more remarkable was his knockout record. 11 of those 13 wins came by way of knockout. This pattern continued into 1970, with Foreman maintaining his undefeated streak across 12 fights, 11 of which ended in knockouts. As Foreman's reputation grew, so did the caliber of his opponents. He faced off against seasoned fighters like Gregorio Peralta at the iconic Madison Square Garden. Another notable victory came against George Chuvalo, whom Foreman defeated by technical knockout in just 3 rounds. These wins weren't just adding numbers to his record, they were statements of intent from a boxer who was quickly becoming an unstoppable force in the heavyweight division. By 1972, Foreman's record stood at an impressive 37-0, with 34 of those victories coming by knockout. His dominance hadn't gone unnoticed. Both the World Boxing Association and World Boxing Council ranked him as their #1 challenger. The stage was set for Foreman to challenge for the ultimate prize in boxing, the World Heavyweight Championship. The opportunity came in 1973, when Foreman faced the undefeated and undisputed champion, Joe Frazier. Despite being considered the underdog with 3-1 odds against him, Foreman entered the ring with unwavering confidence. What followed was a display of boxing prowess that would be talked about for years to come. Foreman dominated the fight from the opening bell, his powerful punches proving too much for Frazier to handle. In a shocking turn of events, Foreman knocked Frazier down 6 times in just 2 rounds. The commentator, Howard Cozal's words, "Down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier," became etched in boxing history as Foreman claimed the title by technical knockout. This victory catapulted Foreman into a new realm of fame and success. He successfully defended his title against Jose Roman and Ken Norton, both falling to his devastating knockout power. His victory over Norton in 1974, known as the Caracas Caper, brought his record to an incredible 40-0, with 37 knockouts. However, with great success came great challenges. Foreman's sudden rise to prominence thrust him into the spotlight, bringing with it a host of personal trials. The expectations of the public weighed heavily on his shoulders, and maintaining his performance under such intense scrutiny proved to be a formidable task. The young man from Marshall, Texas, who had once been a troubled youth, now found himself grappling with the pressures of being a world-renowned athlete. George Foreman's meteoric rise in professional boxing seemed unstoppable, but even the mightiest champions face moments that test their resolve. For Foreman, this moment came on October 30th, 1974, in Kinshasa, Zaire, during the legendary Rumble in the Jungle against Muhammad Ali. Despite being favored to win, Foreman experienced a shocking defeat that would alter the course of his life and career. The loss to Ali was more than just a professional setback. It triggered a profound emotional and spiritual crisis for Foreman. The man who had seemed invincible in the ring now found himself grappling with self-doubt and searching for meaning beyond his boxing career. This internal struggle reached its peak in 1977 when Foreman faced Jimmy Young in the ring. Following the fight, Foreman had a near-death experience that led to a life-changing revelation. He later recounted, "I knew that Jesus Christ was coming alive in me, marking the beginning of his journey as a born-again Christian. This spiritual awakening prompted Foreman to make a drastic decision. In 1977, he retired from boxing to become an ordained Christian minister. Initially, Foreman took to street corners to spread his message before establishing himself as the minister of the Church of the Lord Jesus Christ in Houston. His newfound purpose extended beyond the pulpit as he opened the George Foreman Youth and Community Center, dedicating himself to ministering to children and adolescents. However, Foreman's transition from boxing champion to full-time minister came with unexpected challenges. His focus on charitable work and poor investment decisions led to severe financial struggles. By 1986, Foreman found himself on the brink of bankruptcy, having lost almost all of his savings from his boxing career. The man who once commanded millions in the ring now faced the harsh reality of financial instability. Driven by the need to support his family and keep his youth center operational, Foreman made a decision that shocked the boxing world. In 1987, at the age of 38, he announced his return to professional boxing. His primary goal was to raise funds for the youth center, but he also harbored ambitions of facing Mike Tyson in the ring. Foreman's comeback was met with widespread skepticism. Many in the boxing community doubted that a man who had been away from the sport for a decade could compete at a high level. His physical condition didn't help matters. Foreman weighed 267 pounds for his first comeback fight and appeared to be in poor shape. Critics were quick to predict failure for the former champion. Despite the odds stacked against him, Foreman persevered. He gradually improved his fitness and began winning fights, slowly silencing his detractors. Each victory not only improved his record, but also chipped away at the doubts surrounding his comeback. Foreman's journey back to boxing prominence was not just about reclaiming his status in the ring. It was a testament to his resilience and determination to overcome personal and financial adversity. George Foreman's journey back to the boxing ring was as unexpected as it was challenging. After a decade-long hiatus, the former heavyweight champion announced his comeback in 1987 at the age of 38. This decision raised eyebrows in the boxing world, with many questioning whether the aging fighter could recapture his former glory. Foreman's primary motivation was not personal glory, but a pressing need to raise funds for his youth center. The road back to championship contention was far from smooth. Foreman's first comeback fight against Steve Zuski revealed the extent of the challenge ahead. Weighing in at 267 pounds and visibly out of shape, Foreman managed to secure a knockout victory in 4 rounds. This win, while encouraging, highlighted the significant work required to return to peak fighting condition. Undeterred, Foreman embarked on a grueling journey of physical transformation and skill refinement. His determination paid off as he steadily climbed the ranks, winning 9 bouts in 1988 alone. A notable victory came against former light heavyweight and cruiserweight champion Dwight Muhammad Qawi, whom Foreman defeated by knockout in the 7th round. Foreman's perseverance earned him a shot at the world title in 1991. At 42 years old, he challenged undisputed heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. Although Foreman lost on points, his ability to last the full 12 rounds impressed many and proved that his comeback was more than just a publicity stunt. The defining moment of Foreman's comeback came on November 5th, 1994. At the age of 45, Foreman faced 26-year-old Michael Moorer for the unified WBA, IBF, and lineal heavyweight championship titles. In a stunning turn of events, Foreman knocked out Moorer in the 10th round, becoming the oldest heavyweight champion in history. This victory was more than just a personal triumph. It redefined what was possible in the sport of boxing. Foreman's improbable comeback transformed public perception of the former champion. Once viewed as an intimidating figure, Foreman emerged as a beloved public figure and a symbol of perseverance. His journey resonated with fans who appreciated his determination and fighting spirit. The boxer's transition into entrepreneurship further cemented his status as a cultural icon. The introduction of the George Foreman grill became a defining aspect of his post-boxing career. The product's massive success, selling over 100 million units worldwide, demonstrated Foreman's business acumen and appeal beyond the boxing ring. Foreman's entrepreneurial success reached new heights in 1999 when he sold the commercial rights to the George Foreman grill for a staggering $138 million. This deal not only secured Foreman's financial future, but also solidified his status as a successful businessman. Reflecting on his comeback journey, Foreman said, "You wake up one morning and they say middle-aged, but that was like the end of my age. I didn't have anything, but I had such responsibilities, and I'm so happy that I was able to get back into boxing because so many people were counting on me." These words encapsulate the essence of Foreman's remarkable comeback, a journey driven by responsibility, perseverance, and the desire to make a difference. The impact of Foreman's comeback extends beyond his personal achievements. It changed the narrative surrounding his legacy in boxing. As Chris Davis, the actor portraying Foreman in the film Big George Foreman, noted, "I hope that this film changes the narrative on who he was. If he hadn't lost to Al Valley, I think people would be saying that he was the best fighter of all time because he could fight. Foreman's comeback not only rewrote his personal story, but also reshaped how the boxing world viewed aging fighters and the potential for late career resurgences. Foreman's journey from Olympic glory to boxing legend was marked by triumphs and challenges, both in and out of the ring. His impact on the sport extended far beyond his impressive record, shaping a legacy that transcends boxing. In recent years, however, Foreman has faced serious allegations that have cast a shadow over his reputation. Multiple women have come forward with claims of sexual abuse dating back to the 1970s, leading to ongoing legal battles. These accusations have forced a re-evaluation of Foreman's public image and legacy. Despite these controversies, Foreman's contributions to boxing and his personal transformation remain significant. His path from troubled youth to respected elder statesman of boxing reflects a life of constant reinvention. Foreman's commitment to youth programs and philanthropy, particularly through his youth center in Houston, has positively impacted many young lives.